There are actually 3 ways to run Claude Code on your Mac, and in this video I will show you all of them in under 5 minutes so you can pick whichever one works best for you. The easiest way is just to download the Claude Desktop App from Claude's website. So first all you need to do is download it, and then do the setup as you do with whatever app you download from the internet. And then all you have to do is log in with your account, and you have to make sure that you are either on the Pro or Max plan, otherwise it will not work. When you are logged in, you can see that in the top we have chat, which is just your normal Claude chat, and then we also have co-work, which is pretty helpful, but that is a topic for another video. And then finally what you are after is code. And here you can also see that Git is required for local sessions, and that download will just start automatically. Now you can just tell Claude what you want it to make, and it will start developing it locally on your computer. So this is by far the easiest way to get Claude Code on your Mac. But stick around, because the third way is easily the best method. The second way to run Claude Code is to do it from your terminal, but in order to do that, you need Node.js, and the easiest way to install that is through Homebrew. So in order to install Homebrew, you just open your terminal, and you do that by pressing on the spotlight icon, and then you type terminal and press enter. This is the terminal, and it looks kind of scary for most people, but it is not. It is just another way of communicating with your computer instead of pressing buttons. So all you have to do is to paste this command and then press enter, and then you type the password and press enter again, and then Homebrew will start installing. All of these commands that I'm running you can find in the description below, so you can just copy paste it and follow along. Okay, so after Homebrew is installed, you have to run these 3 commands in order to get it working. So just run them one by one. Then in order to install Node.js, we type this command and then press enter. And then it will start installing Node.js, which is the last step before downloading Claude into your terminal. Now that Node.js is installed, we have to run this final command in order to get Claude Code. So just paste this and press enter, and it will start downloading. So now that this is done, we can just type Claude in the terminal, and it will load right into here. We can select some settings if you want dark mode or light mode, and I think we can take dark mode because I like it. Then all you have to do is sign in with your account. It is basically the same thing as operating in the desktop app. So what you type here and what you prompt to Claude is the same thing that you will prompt here in the terminal. It is just 2 different ways of interacting with Claude Code, but it is basically the same thing. That was the second way of using Claude Code on Mac. And now I will show you the third and my favorite way. The third and best way, in my opinion, of using Claude Code on Mac is using it inside of VSCode, which is free by the way, so just download it, drag VSCode into your applications, and that is it. And the absolute best thing is that if you did the last step when we installed Claude Code for the terminal, you do not have to do anything in order to get this working. So after we have downloaded VSCode, we can just open the spotlight, and then we can search for Visual Studio Code and pressing enter, and that is basically it. So when we get into VSCode the first time, we have to mark this as done. Here in the terminal, you just type Claude, press enter, and Claude Code will load right into VSCode just like in the terminal. And the best thing of operating in VS Code is that you get a perfect environment for developing apps and applications. It is basically as easy as that. So if you have been thinking of using Claude Code, there is literally no excuse since it takes at most 5 minutes, so try it for yourself. And if this video was helpful, please leave a like and subscribe, it is much appreciated.